To draw this optical illusion blaze based on the work of the British op artist Bridget Riley, start by drawing 7 circles, but make sure each of the circles are off-centre to each other. To draw these circles, I just drew around some circular shapes that I had at hand. Next, draw some even spaced marks around one of the circles, and these will be for spacing out where the zigzags go. Next, draw one line that is a zigzag, so each time it touches one of the circumferences of the circle, it zigs or zags. The zigzags are best, I think, if they are quite sharp and quite angular. Now, using the evenly spaced marks that we drew on one of the circles, draw another zigzag that echoes the first, but this time the new zigzag gets closer as it gets to the centre, gets to the smallest circle in this image. And now, to make this optical illusion work, we need to carefully repeat this process of adding zigzags more and more. You might find it useful to turn the paper around as you draw each zigzag, so that it's easier for your hand to get to the angle that you need to create the zigzag shapes. I decided to draw part of the zigzags, a circle at a time, so I could control the gaps between them more easily. By doing this, I found that if I was to draw the zigzags going straight into the centre, it was more difficult to get the spacing of them right. I would think that this image, blaze, would still work if the gaps between each zigzag were bigger, but I want to keep my drawing as close to the image of Blaze by Bridget Riley. Op art was a style of art that was popular in the 1960s. Op art is short for optical art, and Bridget Riley was a leading op art artist. Although this image that I'm basing this on, Blaze, was a drawing that became a screen print, but Bridget Riley also painted some of her op art images. Once you've drawn all of the zigzags, which for me took a considerable amount of time, then we need to draw them all again with a black pen and mark each alternate zigzag in black. This also takes time, as the zigzags need to be really sharp. There is no quick way of making an op art image like this, and so that means it is a good idea to concentrate. For me, I like the process of concentrating while at the same time not really thinking, at least not thinking with words, just thinking visually and reacting to what things look like. I enjoy looking at op art images because there is nothing really to think about in my view. It is just a process of responding to the visual image. Optical illusions can be very satisfying to look at. I hope you subscribe to this channel to watch all of my videos in this series. My name is Tom McPherson, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.